welcome to $3 TV. I am Ruchi Sharma. Strategy purchased 155 bitcoins for $18 million at $116,401 each, rising its total holdings to 628,946 BTC, acquired for $46.09 billion at an average price of $73,288 per coin. This year's BTC yield stands at 25%, with Michael Saylor's unrealized profit exceeding $30 billion. Recent buys includes 821 BTC on July 29th, 862 BTCs on July 21st and 844 BTCs on July 14, all yielding profits. Strategy stock rose 6.08% after the latest purchase. The company's dollar cost averaging plan continues regardless of short-term price fluctuations. Fundamental Global has filed a $5 billion shelf registration with the US SEC to expand its Ethereum Treasury strategy, aiming at a 10% network stake. Soon to be renamed FG Nexus, the Nasdaq-listed firm plans to become the largest corporate ETH holder, surpassing Bitmain and SharpLink. The filing includes $4 billion in at-the-market stock sales, with the remainder in preferred stock, debt, or other securities. The company seeks gains from Ether price growth, staking rewards, and tokenized real-world assets, citing accelerating institutional adoption of digital assets. Hong Kong-listed Huajian Medical has launched a global enhanced Ethereum Treasury strategy, making Ether its main reserve asset. The company purchased 5,190 Ether for HKD $149 million, which is $3,661 each, gaining $1.8 million in one day as prices topped $4,000. Plan include adding $112 million in Ether, with a total allocation target of 800 million Hong Kong dollars. Huajian joins firms like Bitmain, SharpLink, and Coinbase in major Ether holdings, contributing to the collective 1.74 million Ether owned by public companies, according to CoinGecko. Nasdaq-listed Safety Shot has secured $25 billion worth of Bonk tokens for its treasury after acquiring a 10% revenue stake in Solana-based launchpad Bonk.fun. The platform, which generated $35 million in July user fees, leads Solana's Memecoin market with over 80% share. Bonk, valued at $2 billion, has 980,000 holders and integrations into 400-plus Solana apps. Safety Shot will reinvest 90% of Bonk.fun revenue into Bonk purchases, strengthening ties with the Memecoin ecosystem. FG Nexus, the digital asset arm of Fundamental Global, has purchased 47,331 Ether for about $200 million at $4,228 each. The company began its plan on July 30th with the symbolic 6,400 Ether buy to mark Ethereum's 10th year anniversary, and has since expanded aggressively. Proceeds from a $200 million private placement were fully deployed into Ether, with Ether yield ETH generated per share as its main performance metric. FG Nexus aims to grow returns through staking and tokenized asset exposure as Ether prices approach record highs. Japan's Metaplanet has added 518 BTC to its treasury for about $61.4 million at an average price of $118,519 per coin. This raises its total holdings to 18,113 BTC, bought for $1.85 billion at an average price of $101,911 each. The latest purchase, completed on August 12, follows a July acquisition of 463 BTC for $53.7 million. Metaplanet's rapid accumulation mirrors other Bitcoin-focused firms like Strategy. Analysts say such concentrated corporate purchases reflect growing institutional adoption and the Bitcoin standard approach to treasury management. Alt5 Sigma plans to invest $1.5 billion into WLFI, the token linked to the Trump family crypto venture World Liberty Financial. The move will give Alt5 a 7.5% stake in WLFI's total supply. To fund the purchase, the company will issue 200 million shares through a direct offering and private placement. Key leadership changes include Eric Trump joining the board and Zach Zitkoff becoming chairman. Proceeds will fund crypto treasury operations, buy more WLFI, pay debt, settle litigation, and strengthen working capital. Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin will now accept cryptocurrency payments for its new Shepherd space flights through a partnership with Shift4 Payments. Customers can pay in Bitcoin, Ether, Solana, USDT, and USD coins using wallets like MetaMask and Coinbase. Blue Origin has flown over 75 passengers beyond the Kármán line, the edge of space. Shift4 said the move supports its vision of expanding commerce beyond Earth. Crypto payments are increasingly used for luxury purchases, and blockchain's presence in space has already made headlines through NFT and cultural projects. An Alameda research-controlled wallet has unstaked 190,821 SOL worth about $35.52 million according to Arkham Intelligence. The tokens staked since late 2020, when valued at around $352,000, have risen nearly 100-fold. The move follows recent large blockchain transactions by wallets linked to FTX and Alameda, including staking $125 million in Ether and SOL on July 31st. Critics have argued that such funds should remain staked for creditors' benefit rather than being returned. Arkham questioned whether the newly unstaked SOL might soon be distributed to creditors. Crypto exchange Bullish, backed by Peter Thiel, has increased its IPO target to $990 million, valuing the company at $4.8 billion. It now plans to sell 30 million shares at $32 to $33 each, up from $20.3 million at $28 to $31. The offering size is nearly 57% higher than previously planned. Bullish, which owns CoinDesk, will list on the NYSE under BLSH. The move reflects strong investor demand for crypto-related firms following examples like Circle's successful $1.2 billion listing in June. Well, that's all in this bulletin for now. This is Murti Sharma signing off. Do like, share, and subscribe to $3 TV. And for more information and stories, log on to our website www.3university.io or scan the QR code.